channel and welcome to another review. Today I'm reviewing my home theater system. Something special about my home theater system. It was really cheap, like pretty affordable and very high quality. So let me tell you about it. It's a Klipsch reference 5.1 surround sound system. That's the base of what I have. And you can get that for about $350 to $400. It's usually on sale and you can get it from Costco and usually get a good deal. I got mine on Amazon, so that was great. It comes with 4 satellite speakers, 1 center channel speaker, and a subwoofer. The other thing that I got for my home theater system was these 2 Klipsch reference M1 something. I'll put the details in the video. These speakers are a little bit bigger than the speakers that came with the 5.1 surround sound system. You can see right here, these are the ones that came with the 5.1 surround sound system. They're a little smaller and you can just take off the magnetic cover and see what it looks like. It's pretty cool. That's the size of my hand. So it's not that big, but they're really good speakers. And I use these for like the back area. Here I got these speaker stands from Amazon as well. These are really nice. That's the ones that came with the 5.1 surround sound package for $300. I got these 2 speakers for $115. Also a really great deal. And these are a little bit more powerful. As you can see, they're bigger. And these are great. This is the center channel speaker that came with the 5.1, and it also has a magnetic cover. I just took it off because I like the way it looks. So yeah, that's the basics of what I have for speakers here. So here's the subwoofer right here. This is the subwoofer that I came with it. It's got an 8-inch speaker here. As you can see, it's a downward firing sub, copper weave. So it's really nice. It's a great sub, actually. So it's an 8-inch sub, and you would think an 8-inch sub, I mean, they have 15-inch subs, they have much bigger subs. An 8-inch sub is actually kind of small, so you would think it's not that great. It is freaking great. This sub shakes the walls. I mean, I'm standing in the other corner of this, in the kitchen, and it's like, I can hear the wine glasses shaking. And I like it because it's a downward firing sub, so I don't have people who live under me, so I would think it's, you know, a little bit nicer for the neighbors, but I still get complaints from the neighbors, so I have to turn my sub. I had to turn my sub to like less than 1/4% of volume to use it because it's really loud. And it's like too loud. So yeah, it's ridiculously loud. So if you are considering an affordable speaker system, these speakers are really loud, really high quality, and they're great for your apartment because look, if you live in an apartment, you don't want to spend tons of money on a really high quality, very large sounding stereo system when you have to keep the volume relatively down. So this is perfect for me. I spend very little money, I get really high quality sound, and I still have all the power that I need. Now, for the receiver, I am using a Sony STDR 790 or something like that. I forgot which one. It's like a 780 or 790, I think. STR DH790. That is what it is. It's great. It does everything I need it to do. It's got all the settings, and you can see there that blue light, that's for the sub. That's a wireless receiver for the sub. So you don't actually need a cable running from the sub to your receiver. All you have to worry about is the power. So you can locate the sub anywhere that makes sense or that sounds the best. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I've got all this, as you can see. So the reason why I bought these 2 extra speakers, and the reason why I got this specific Sony receiver is because I wanted a Dolby Atmos surround sound system. And if you don't know what Atmos is, it's basically when you have speakers that are in the roof. When you're watching a movie or something and there's a helicopter that flies over or there's rain coming on the roof, it really sounds like it's right on top of you. So you'll be sitting there, and if it's a movie scene where it's raining or you're playing a video game where it's raining, it just really sounds like there's rain on top of you. I play Call of Duty Warzone, and you know, whenever those jets fly over or your people are walking on top of you or something, it really sounds like that. So it's pretty cool. And as you can see here, I mounted my Atmos speakers up top. So I have 4 speakers in the back, 2 up top, 2 at the bottom. 1 on the right, 1 on the left, and then there's 1 back there, and then another one here on the left. These back 4 speakers, those are the ones that came with the 5.1 package. They came with a subwoofer, like I said. And since they're like auxiliary, they're coming from the back and above, they don't really need to be as good as your front speaker. So that's why I'm using these nicer, bigger, slightly more expensive speakers in the front with a center channel speaker. You get really good sound coming from the front and for music and everything like that. And then whenever there's something going on in the background, or above you in a movie or a game. You've got these other speakers in the back, and it works really great. Because I have an Atmos setup, you have to get an Atmos compatible receiver, which is why I bought that particular Sony. It has enough power to power all the speakers, and it is Atmos compatible, which means it can play audio for movies that support Atmos. So not every movie supports Atmos. Not every movie is Atmos enabled. And if it is Atmos enabled and you're watching it and you don't have a receiver that supports it, you still can't get Atmos. So that's why you have to get the right receiver. And this receiver only costs $350, I think. So all in all, I spent about $400 with the taxes and shipping and everything for the 5.1 surround sound system from Klipsch. I spent $350 for that, so that's $850, including the receiver. Then the 2 extra speakers were $115. So I spent about just under $1,000 once you include the cables, because you do have to get your own cables and put them in there. And I bought 2 stands and I bought some mounts. So like $1,100, and I got a Dolby Atmos home theater system here in my apartment, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. Usually you would spend around, I mean, people spend $5,000, $6,000. Some people spend $20,000, $30,000 on home theater systems, and I feel like I've got everything I need from a home theater system for a lot less, which is why I love it. And if you want to know anything else, what I did, I got this TV. It's a 65-inch, 4K, HD, all that smart TV, you know, Samsung stuff. And I've got a pretty cool mount back here if you want to see the mount. This TV can tilt very nicely side to side. So it pulls out, it goes out closer to you. So if you're playing games or watching movies and you want to have a TV that's closer, that's nice. It can tilt both directions, which is nice. You can actually kind of slide it left to right as well. And this is perfect for me because a lot of times we have guests in the kitchen, or we're in the kitchen, we're eating or something, and we want to tilt the TV to the kitchen. It works great for that. So that's another thing to consider when you're looking for a TV mount. Is this one is great. It holds a lot of weight. I'm never worried about it falling or anything. Super easy to install. Literally took me like 4 minutes to install this TV mount. It was awesome. And it does everything I want it to do. It tilts up and down. So very easy to put back and forth. Love it. So that's pretty much it for my home theater system. Just want to make a quick video. So if you're looking for a way to put a home theater system in a small room or in your apartment, or you want something that's affordable, even though you have a bigger room, I really recommend doing something like this. And we'll have all the links and everything in our description below. So if you like the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to just do it, okay? Bye.